everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at the readings for the month of September coming ahead. So it's just to have a look at what influences or things are sort of going to be coming in around the September time. Obviously these are just general readings, so they are not going to resonate with everyone. But like always, I say to you, think outside the box. If it's not directly at yourself, then as I say, it could be to do with close family or friends around you at that period. So just be free to reverse the characters and swap them about to fit it to how you think. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so far for the people who've subscribed to my channel. As you know, I've only been going sort of 3 to 4 weeks, and so starting from scratch to build up a subscriber basis, then any likes or subscribes, guys, will help me on my journey and obviously continue for me to carry on with bringing out the material for yourselves. So we just work together as a collective family. So yeah, guys, I'm reading for, as I said before, the influences that are around you for September. This may not be directly aimed at you, but it could be for the people that are in your life, your family, your friends that are around you. So please, feel free to, swap and change the characters around to suit. Like I say, they're just general readings. They may not resonate with everyone, but this is for, as I said, what's coming in around September time for the lovely Taurians. So I've shuffled the cards and premeditated on them before I've started. So I'm going to just turn the first card over, or the first couple of cards, and just see what we've got for you guys. So the first card I've got come out is Ride the Wave. And then the other one I've got is Spirit of Place. And as I look at this, guys, I feel that for the Taurians coming into September, and just coming out of the end of August, really, I just feel I'm picking up relationships here. I just feel in August that's gone recently, I just feel that your relationship is a bit up in the air. That's what I'm picking up with the dolphins. I just feel you feel like you're up in the air with this relationship that you're in at the moment. And you have been riding this wave now for quite some time, just contemplating whether this is what you want to continue with. There's been a lot of thought and contemplation of late with your relationships, but I do feel as we go into September and onwards, this is going to come more to a head, because you are thinking a lot of what's going on here. I just feel, as I look at this, as we're going into autumn, which is a reflective of the card with the leaves, the autumn leaves, I just feel this relationship, you may be dealing with two people, and you're a bit swayed of whether you continue, with the feelings you've got for the one that you've been with for quite some time or had that connection with, but there's this other entity, I feel. And I just feel yourself. When one thing dies, another grows. So it's a hard time for you, Taurus. I just feel that the Taurians I'm picking up with relationships, you've struggled a little bit here, wondering, whether you should continue with, ride the wave basically with what's what with your current relationship, or, as I say, I just feel there's this other person that you've taken quite a shine to over the last, couple of weeks. They make you laugh. You feel at ease with them. It could be with somebody within your workplace, or just who you, socialise with within a group within the workplace. But I just feel, I'll just turn the next card over. Yeah, we've got 2 of air here, and with the 2 of air, as we can see, she's got 2 birds perched on her hands, and the one she's sort of pushing away from her, and the other one she's holding, looking at with, and drawing it closer to her. So this is what makes me think even more, guys, that you've got 2 significant people here who you're quite fond of, but I just feel the one is being pushed out a little more, and this other one is being drawn in. Your whole focus, you've had your head turned basically, and this is what I feel that some of my Taurians we'll be looking at as we go into September. So I'll just move on to the next card, and we've got 10 of Earth, and here to me, because 10's a completion, 10's the end of something, so as I dig into this a bit further now, it's as though on some aspects it could be a relationship, Taurus, that you have been for quite some time, and because you've had your head turned so much, and whether that's because you've realised that at the moment a full relationship isn't for you and you feel like you need your freedom back for a little while, then it could be that you could be actually leaving this person. You know, a 10 is a completion, and she's, if we look at this card, she's sitting there with all her possessions, like reflecting of what's been. You know, she's got a trusty friend by her side. In this instance, it's shown as a dog spirit, but I just feel that some Taurians going into September, there's big decisions to be made, and like I say, there's two influences here, and one's turned your head. So I'm just going to have a quick look at the animal spirit, which is coming out of Trusting the Magic, White Raven spirit. Now, a white raven to me, you know, it is a spiritual card, and it is saying you are going to be guided here by spirit a little bit. The divine's going to interact here to put you on the right path within your relationships. So this is just following on, really. You do know there is something going on because you've been in deep thought, and as we go into autumn, as I say from this card here, I just feel something has to die, something has to end. There's a cycle got to end before you can sort of, I just feel freedom. I just feel that some of you guys have felt a bit stifled in a relationship and you just want some space. It may be that you just need the space, you just need some time out to yourself, and obviously it could be that, you know, the relationship could continue on, but I just feel you've had these thoughts of late where you do feel like you're trying to keep your head above water. I just feel like you've been trying to keep your head above water. And as I look on the flip side of this now, with the coins aspect of it, even though the main dominance of this reading, I feel, Taurine, is for the people that are trying to sort this relationship thing out, it could be now on the other side of the coin where people have had to struggle with their finances and you've tried to keep your head above water, and you have gone into a spiralling depression regarding money aspects. And again here with the Two of Air, if I'm looking at on a financial situation, it's trying to keep the balance, trying to keep the money coming in from the money going out, because it looks like, you know, her hand's higher, she's paying out more than she's actually or he's getting to come in. And obviously it's just taking stock of your financial situation. But as I said, even if it's on that side of the thing, that side of the coin even, then I do feel that, you know, that will sort itself out. You will get the right help there, because obviously, like I said, with the White Raven spirit, it is a spiritual entity. It is spirit, your guides, etc., that will come back in and will help you sort out any issues. You know, and it's like saying here, there's a sprig here with berries on, which to me means, like, you know, you've still got enough around you to carry on, basically. There's food, enough food around you. You know, you've got that, you're not in dire straits, but it's just saying you have had a struggle with finances, and you have in the, I'd say the last sort of July, August, you've had to juggle your finances and keep your head above water, where you have been paying out more than what's coming in. But that cycle is going to end, guys. So I'm just going to tie this up now with my little bit of a spin on it. As you know, I do my poetry savanting, where I just sit there and write once I've shuffled the cards, just to get a little message in the poetic form. So on this one, guys, I've got: a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, yet three is but a crowd. Time for decisions where love is concerned, for your mind is shouting loud. Listen to your heart, don't be fooled, weigh up the pros and cons. Follow your heart, be true to yourself, for two can only be one. So on this reading then, as I say, on the relationship side, I just feel, as I said, I just feel there's another third party element here where it's turning your head a little bit, which you need to decide of where you're going with this, guys. So that's what I pick up there. I'm just going to quickly do a affirmation card. I've got some new cards called The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. Basically, these are cards that give you little messages of encouragement from the universe. So I'm just going to quickly shuffle these for you, Taurus, just to see what jumps out from you and what message the universe wants to give you for going into September onwards. So we have on this one, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So basically what I'm picking up from there, your outer experience, if you're putting on a brave face, you know, to the world, then that's going to reflect on your inner feelings. You know, you might put a mask on to make, you know, people think everything's all hunky-dory, but really, you know, look at the reflection that mirrors back into you for your internal condition. You might not be being true to yourself. Get my words in there, got my teeth all over the place then, guys. So yeah, it's like just to say, you know, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So really, if you're not happy, then you're not going to be happy and not feeling well inside. So it's time to, as I said, as you go into September, to address this situation. And then another thing I'm going to do, I've read ribbons before in the past. Basically, you just get the energies from colours, etc. And here, I've got my old trusty bag filled with absolutely tons of ribbons. So I'm just going to put my hand in here, Taurus, and have a dig round just to finish this reading off with you to see what I get picked out ribbon-wise. And I'm just going to pick out, my hands are feeling onto this gold one. So I'll just put those back a second. So here, I just feel that the relationship is fraying, because obviously this ribbon is fraying. All that glitters is not gold, and where you started off in this relationship and everything, you know, you felt fine in the relationship. As I pull my hands on this ribbon, it's rough. So where it looks nice and gold and glittery, do you know what I mean? It's saying you're having a rough time in this relationship of late. So I just feel, as I pull my hand across there, I can just feel the roughness. You can actually hear it as I run my hands across. You know, things aren't going and running smoothly. So that's just to tie in, really, to say that you need to address this relationship issue. On the finances side, you know, again, as I run my hand across there, I just feel your finances, which reflects in the card, you know, you have hit some stumbling blocks, but I do feel that, you know, you are being led by spirit with the financial side, and it's just saying to take stock of your finances, guys, because, you know, everything that glitters isn't gold. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's just the last little thing I want to say then on this. It's just ties in with everything that I've done with the reading. So like I say, I hope you can take something from that Taurus. And as I'm a new channel on here on YouTube, I've only been going about a month, so any likes, subscribes, any little comments on the bottom, you know, will make my day. So until I see you next time then, guys, have a great month for September, and I'll see you again shortly. Take care then, bye.